Hey everybody, good morning. I hope you're having a great week. It's Wednesday, right? Halfway through, midway through. Wonderful Wednesday. I hope that you're enjoying our reflection on acceptance. I know that I am having a great time reflecting on my own practice of acceptance. I learned a new concept, radical acceptance. In today's email, I share some information about communication. I think that that's important. And I shared information about communication because today's virtue or today's practice of the virtue of acceptance is we accept our intimates as they are. And I had a great conversation this weekend about this very thing, about accepting people where they are and not judging them for not being further along in a process that we think that they should be. The conversation that I was having was about teenagers being grateful for all the things that they have, particularly if they compare themselves to others who don't have quite as many resources. They should be thankful for what they have. And I was having a conversation about whether or not that comes with age. And I know I had been having a conversation about my son Lincoln. And Lincoln, I remember when he was in high school saying to me something about that very thing. He said, Mom, I know that I have a lot. I know I have more than most. And I'm really grateful for that because I realized that I don't have to have it. And I remember it was such a proud moment for Lincoln to express that. We would have great conversations on the way to school. And maybe I know we were going in the direction of the school, so maybe we were going to school and maybe we were going to a store or something like that. But I just remember being so thankful that at such a young age he did have gratitude and understood that the things that he had access to and the things that he didn't have to have them. And for me, my dad taught me that. My dad said to me, he said, your mom and I do for you because we're your parents, and that's why we do it. Nobody else nowhere has to do anything for you. And it was just having this understanding that don't expect everybody to treat you as well as your family, and don't expect everybody to do things the way your family might do it. And it may sound not so positive or upbeat or whatever, but it grounded me in a reality, and it helps to not have those types of expectations. So when people do things special for me, I'm really appreciative and really grateful, and I'll definitely always go out of my way to express how grateful I am for the smallest of things, because I know that no one has to do anything for me. No one has to do anything for anyone. And I was in that same conversation where we were talking about teenagers and their sense of gratitude versus their sense of entitlement. I said that we were also talking about being disappointed when someone doesn't come through for us in a way that we think that they should. And um, the idea of being disappointed or whatever, and that comes from expectation, particularly if we feel like we would do it for someone else. Like, the particular example we were talking about was, a young girl, she wanted her friends to hang out with her and they couldn't because they were working. And her dad said to her, well, she said, they disappointed me. And he was like, no, I didn't disappoint you because, they have to work, and working and making money is more important. And oh man, I have to stop, because at that point I'm thinking, well, it depends on the person. Because for some people, making money when it's good money or whatever is not the most important thing. And they would definitely forego that. At one point I was going to include the generosity card. And the very first definition for generosity, and one of the practices of generosity, is giving of something that is of value to you. And I reflected on myself. My time is really valuable. And I was talking about going to the movie this on Labor Day. I went to see Shang-Chi in the Ten Rings. My son had recommended for me to see it. And I remember, oh my God, I enjoyed the movie so much. I enjoyed the cinematography. I enjoyed the choreography. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the comedy. I enjoyed the action. I enjoyed everything about this movie. And I remember saying in my conversation, things have to keep my interest. Things have to keep my attention. Like, if a movie doesn't, if it makes me wander off, or I can figure out what's going to happen before the end of the movie, I'm like, eh. And so I'm always impressed when something's able to keep my attention and hold it and entertain me and make me want to talk about it, make me want to have conversations about it, because it opened up my mind in so many ways. So I said all of that to say that my time is very valuable. So if I give you my time, That's saying something. Money is valuable to me just because you got to have it. But I don't know, my attention, my time, my words, my emotion, those things are way more valuable to me than say necessarily money or the ability to make it, you know. So people have different value systems, and it doesn't mean that any person's values are greater or less than another. But I think that I just sat in a space of understanding for why the young girl felt the way she did, because she needed to connect with her friends, and because of their job responsibilities, they weren't able to hang with her. So I understood that, because for me, time and connection are important to me, and so I definitely I understood. I was empathetic about that particular situation. Now I'm being real honest with you. At this point, I have gone down so many trails with those stories that I told. I don't forgot where I got off from, but I'm gonna take it back to accepting our intimates as they are. And remember that I told you that my theme for this week is acceptance over expectation, because when we put expectations on people, we set ourselves up for disappointment, and we put an unrealistic burden on things. I think that it is important for us to express exactly what it is we need and want in a relationship. That's why I chose the song Legacy song Add to Me. In this song, she talks about all the things she can do for herself and what she's looking for in a mate. And she's asking, you know, can you add to me these things? Because these things here, I got these under lock. Can you add to me these things? I think that that's a good place to be. And so I also included some information about communication and the things that we allow to get in the way of clear communication, because today's email is all about relationships, accepting our intimates as they are, communicating well and letting people know what we want and need in a relationship, but being accepting of. How do we do that? Practicing gratitude. And I even included, you know, at somewhere, either Monday, Tuesday, or today, make a list of all the things that a person brings to your life, and, you know, stack that positive meter up. Because remember, I talked about negativity bias, where we'll allow negative things or things to detract from. But more often than not, the positive side is way heavier than the negative side. So find those things about those folks that you are considered intimates in your life. Um, Find acceptance in who they are and what they bring to you, and express it. Tell them lots and lots and lots how much you appreciate them. That strengthens the relationship. Someone is blowing up my phone while I am trying to make this video, but I refuse to let it go, because I'm at the end at this point. I want to say, be kind to yourself today. Be kind to others. Gift yourself and the world the beauty of your smile. Look at yourself in the mirror before you start your day and say, hey, beautiful, today is going to be a wonderful day. Hey, handsome, today is going to be a wonderful day. Hey, intellectual, transformational superstar, today is going to be a fantastic day, because you can will it so and make it so. So enjoy your day, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.